Oh, alright, so I got grapefruit, I got clear glass, I got a shell, some grapefruit leaves. Just trying to put together a good looking still life here with different textures. I wanted to have a clear glass in there, so I noticed that clear glass is always a popular subject. I guess that's looking pretty good, kind of like, whoops, like right here. Maybe that's good. Let's try it. Another grapefruit maybe down here in front. Looks okay. I don't know about this one here. That looks okay. Now, what I'm thinking is that this leaf that's right here is going to be kind of weird painting that, because we're going to have, like, if you see this area here, get the focus, there's just going to be a kind of a bizarre looking area. So that's kind of what I'm looking for when setting up a still life. Is now this looks pretty good because we got this line here, and then there's the top of the rim of the glass, and then it's in there crooked, so that's going to help us in a big way to have the glass look glassy. If we see, like right there's that breaking point where the line in back is, it's cute little things like that, as opposed to like right here. I don't know if that's especially looking glassy. Don't you think it looks more glassy if it's like that, where it's kind of broke? And anyway, so let's just jump right in. I got yesterday's kumquat painting up there, but uh, I don't know. I'm not in the mood to go over there and paint those kumquats anymore, and it came out okay, but now I'm ready to jump into something new. So I got my whole thing here, my setup. This is my three main palettes. This one leans yellow, this one is Prima Tech, and this is everything else. And not to get too literal, I think I want to start with the yellow that's here, there, but we're gonna, carefully paint in where we're not going to be. Oh, look, an ant on the palette. I wonder if that's good or bad to have an ant on your palette. So, just gonna get ourselves like a medium kind of yellow, mix a few of these yellows in together, and so let's just get started. And as usual, we're not worrying about composition, but I would like to have, let's just, so here, this is going to be this area right there. So good. And then right there, that is the bottom of the thing we see in there. Okay, now I want to lean into the Hansa yellow, which is more of a different kind of yellow, and that's to go here, and go right here. Okay, good, sort of. So that's this yellow there, and then like here, I'm gonna come up here, and this is here. Look okay. We're just saying, okay, that's where, okay, now we want to see this little area here, which is kind of like a triangle, and then that goes parallel there. So let's see. So this would be kind of like negative space to the right of the glass. And wow, now there's two ants that are taking over here. I wonder if I'm invading the ants' territory. There's a little ant there. Hope they don't start crawling on me. All right, anyway, let's see. I'm just going to go up here, just sort of finish the thought here. Good. And then let's see if we could just come down. Okay, that's that thing, and this is this, and this should come here, and this is the rim of the glass. And then let's just try this right here. Got that. And then right here, there's like a line, but we're not worried about that line so far. And this here, now we are talking negative space. There's going to be a green leaf like here.
Hey, Rochelle.
This is the edge of the glass. We're going to do a line right here because just to say hi, we're going to be the, and then this will be the bottom of the glass. There we go. Oh, if you ask me, that's looking good. Okay. Hey, 12 people here. How's everybody doing? So we're trying to do the clear glass, 2 grapefruit, some leaves, which are actually grapefruit leaves. This, I don't know if he's going to make the cut. And this, I don't know if we're really going to focus too much on that either. And we are painting on top of yesterday's kumquats, but off to the side. And this is mostly going to be about the clear glass. So here, just to start on the clear glass, you see this right here. It's like a inverted triangle, which is the shadow of the back nectarine, or the back grapefruit. So I am going to just try to let's see that. I'm going to see about just put that in. We got this gray here. I don't know why we had that gray, but we're going to use it for this gray area here. And this should come right here. Because more than anything, we're trying to do that clear glass. Everything else is just like, going to be different textures that we can have around to, say, hello, I'm clear glass. Okay, cool. We got that. And then I'm going to see about just come here. And then I don't know if you can see it from your angle. There's a little linear area right there. I'm going to see about just sticking that in right there. So that comes to a point. Got the point. Okay. So I don't know if you can see it at home, but this is going to be the rim of the glass. This is the base of the glass. Down here, we're going to need a circle. And then obviously right here, we're going to put the handle. And that's where we're at. And hey, Kevin, hello to you. And how long am I? Thank you for the blessing and the greeting. And look, 2 thumbs up, far out. That's so great. Thanks so much, everybody who is in the thumbs up mood. All right. Do you see any red in there? I would love to see some red because having some red would be a great thing to put in. I'm looking very carefully. I see a hint of red right in here, just super light hint of red. So I'm going to act on that, and I'm just going to go right there because I would really think it'd be it's like a good time. Hey, Gojo Radford, hello to you. Thank you for the greeting. So I'm going to just stick a little red in there. Just right, I guess it's right about here. It's not even very red. But there I got my my red, buzz on. And actually, I think I'm seeing red up here. I'm going to just go right here, too. Okay. So it's not even that red. I'm going to hit it with a little gray. And what we want here is I want to get a really warm gray, and I want to do a line for the front rim of the glass just so the folks at home could see what is going on here. Okay. That's going to be the front rim of the glass. And while we're at it, let's see about this little handle, which is like here. I would say a handle starts like right here. And I'm going to go very small. Okay. Now I suppose, you know, folks can see the emergence of our clear glass, right? And why don't we just go right here? Why not? Just going to go right there. All right, good enough. Now let's talk about the wood grain. You can see the wood grain down in there. I'd like to hit that. I'm just gonna take just to get a nice brown here. It's obviously more of a gray brown. Let's get some blue in there. Let's see if we hit this gray here. That's looking good. Let's just see. I'm gonna see if we can get those lines right there. Here goes. Leaving this, there's like reflections there too. Just gonna leave a little bit there for reflections later. And then let's go here, here. So that doesn't look good, right? But you know, wait. It might look good later, I hope. And here, let's see. Right here. All right, this we got to diffuse. I don't know why it's not like. All right, so now we got to diffuse here. This sort of has to fade out into. Okay. All right, that's good. That faded out, and now we need the same thing darker. See if we can even find that color again. Let's see. So this is going to be right here. Just trying to do this little rectangle. It's underneath the, right under here. So this is going to be the front end of the base of the glass. And this, you know, we want that to also diffuse. Might not be a good idea to be doing the such details, but we're well on our way right there. Okay, now let's get the green leaf in. This might seem a bit you know, random to be going around doing just details, but the way I usually like to paint these watercolor is to identify a plane, such as this rectangle right here that's below the glass. Is like the consistent color, and just say, okay, I'm going to do that plane of a consistent color, and that is. And I'm just going around finding different areas that have a plane of a consistent color. And here goes the first light green. Let's see about that first green. Now, see right here is like a triangle. This leaf shape here, of course, a big triangle, right? Then there's the edge of the glass, and then within the triangles, there's the, you know, vein center of the leaf. And so underneath that makes that little triangle, and that's what I'm going to try to paint right now, is that little triangle. So it's like here, and looks good. I mean, if you know what I'm doing, then I think I got a good capture right there. And now let's see about the uh, upper triangle. We just did this triangle. Let's try to do that triangle, and here goes. And this triangle, we need it to be diffused in this area. So we're gonna go here, and we're just gonna come down like this. Good. And now let's see about diffusing the top. Right here, we need this to be just diffused. And like I was saying, we might be doing this all wrong, the way we're doing these tiny details, right? I love this right here. You see that little thing that didn't get the paint on there? If we could get more stuff like that happening, we'd be really going to town. Okay, that's nice. And speaking of trying to get this smaller again, we got to get this thing mixed up here. I think I left it too long dry. Oh well, good enough. It'd be good if that wasn't a hard line. Okay, the hard line's gone. All right, cool. And then there, this has got another, it's got like another section right here. And let's see, it's this. And then, so this is kind of like negative space, which is right here. You see that little shape there? This would be the positive if that's the negative. And so this is what's behind that front leaf. So there's a front leaf, whoops. And this is painting this area here. And so, now we got these random planes. We got this leaf, this wood grain, but no wood grain there. Then this shadow and this shadow. And, we got a couple of little lines signaling that, hello, I'm going to be the back of the top rim. I'm the front of the top rim. I'm somewhere around the base of the glass, and I am, hinting at the, whatever you call it, thing at the bottom of the glass. Thank you for 2 thumbs up, and look at all the progress we made, and it's been only 18 minutes. Can you believe it? How do they do it? Anyway, so here, look at this, the way this paint's rolling around. This is something to do with this paper. It's called Stonehenge paper. It is more or less inexpensive. I think it could be what they are calling the Chinese arches, because it is cotton paper. But this whole little area where that water is mingling with the paper in that weird way, I would call that I don't know, suspect. I don't want to say it's bad. There's nothing wrong with this paper. I'm really loving this paper. Okay, it's just that is an example of some weird surprise that Anyway, hey, we got a lot of progress on this first thing. I got to take a fast break, and I appreciate everyone who came by. Thank you for the greetings. Thanks for the positivity and all of that. And we will be back very soon with this thrilling Paint the Clear Glass in Watercolor from Life project. All right, see you soon.